All right. So I'm gonna just start off with I don't know how you have your layout. I have it
Of what?
in terms of how you're viewing the screen. I don't know if you have options to change your layout. I turned off my own self view, so I only see you. You get what
I
I'm
see
saying?
both of us. Oh, I guess I do have the
Yeah, you
option,
have
but
an
I like
option for
having
layout.
both of us on because that's the default. So I'm like, you know, I'm cool with it. I have a big enough monitor. It's 34 inch, so I can see us clearly.
Yeah, I get it. What I realize it is less of a distraction to have a self view, so you can really focus on the other person a lot better, and really have a conversation. So I've been using that view versus a self view because I don't know if there's a study out there. I think if you turn on self view, you end up just staring at yourself probably more than the other person. I think I don't know if there's statistics for that. Like if there was like an eye tracker and it's like, hey, you stared at yourself 65% of the time or something like that, you know. That's the feeling I get when I have the self view on. I'm not saying it's true for everybody, but it feels true for me. Um, so I'm trying that out, and it seems to be working. Like I'm able to concentrate more in what you're saying versus when you're speaking, I'm just staring at myself.
I have a big enough monitor, so I can look at that where you are and have myself. So it balances out. Like my webcam, you're more on my webcam side, so I naturally just look at that side more too.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works for you, you know,
And
that's
then on
just
my
a
right
thing.
side, that's where I am. And if I need, if hair is like wackadoo, then like fixing it here and there.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so jumping into this week, and I just have to say, is first of all, I'm pretty exhausted. I am pretty exhausted, and I only like this is my schedule this week. I'm waking up at like 2:30 in the morning. 2:30 in the
That is
morning
insane.
every day, trying to go to sleep at like 7 or 8 and then waking up at 2:30. I go to gym for an hour, 2 hours to still get a workout in before I drive to the beach to get to the beach at 6 a.m. and then go and surf for like 3 4 hours. Um, so that's been my past 3 days. That includes today, and then earlier in the week I also went out and surfed as well. So it's like just got my surf on this whole. Now I definitely need a break. Like
Yeah.
I can feel it. Yesterday I was on the couch and I fell asleep, and that hasn't happened in a while. And even now I had like a cup of coffee and some tea, and I still my eyes are like just heavy. So I'm gonna just put that
I
out
mean,
there. It's been
when you're up at 2:30, yeah, this is like your normal
yeah
bedtime. Then, if you're calculating 8 hours, five
yeah. So
o'clock.
I mean I already wake up at 4 a.m. generally, and then
I
I
know,
have
but if
to
you're up at 2:30, then
yeah
wouldn't you
2:30
push
is
5 to 6 p.m. would be a
yeah is
bedtime?
is a bit too much. I'm only doing this because there's the tropical storm, as you said, that's
Yeah.
passing through. That's created some excellent swell conditions in the morning. Um, so that's why I just go and surf early in the morning. Whew, okay, so that's kind of what's up with what's happening all this week. I'm curious to know, how is the rehab, how's the
PT.
physical therapy, and how's that all
This
working out?
is first full week of PT. I've done 2 sessions. Each session, actually, the the doctor I have for PT this week. It's
Okay,
different than the one I had last week because different times. I mean, the times I want is booked by a different patient already for the other PT. But
okay,
this week I got a different PT person, doctor. They call it's a doctor. He has a doctor of PT. So,
okay.
very encouraging news actually from him. He's tested out my range of motion more and my strength and everything. Checked out my back and the MRI results I gave them. Um, on Tuesday, he gave me like additional stretches and work I can do, and checking out my movement from those two. Um, so I've been doing those every day, and I feel pretty good overall. Like not too much difference yet, obviously, because it's still, you know, hasn't even been a full week of
I
new
think I
stretches.
mean that's gonna take like a. It's something that's a long journey. It's not gonna
Yeah.
be something that just happens. So
But
yeah,
yesterday, Friday, with the same PT, he it was very, very encouraging. Was
yeah,
that he told me that I can actually reduce my PT sessions. He says I actually don't need to see PT so much. Um, Instead of like going twice a week, he actually recommended like once a week or even once every other week because I'm actually relatively healthy and like I'm not hurting or anything. And like everything overall is good with me. Even my running, he said like it's a net positive to continue running. And like instead of just running once, like he recommended like bumping back up to like full weekend. So very encouraging items from the physical therapist doctor.
yeah,
And like he mentioned the MRI, that's just one data point. And like doctors always err on the side of caution. So like with everything else they mention, like they see something bad, they're gonna recommend to either stop or do something else entirely. But it's a bit more outdated type of knowledge source that they're trained with. That's what they said. Whereas doctors at PT, they're out there trying to get you back out and moving and like without hurting yourself or anything else, and like encouraging growth and overall body strengthening, conditioning, all that good stuff. So very very encouraging session
yeah.
I've had.
That sounds. That's the route of a physical therapist. That's the route of anybody that's gonna try to help you get your movement back because it's kind of like this. That it's partially true. At least it's mostly like if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, like he
And
said, running overall it's a net positive for me.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of benefits. You just want to make sure when you do run, you are doing it in a way that won't further injure yourself, and you're generally fine. So that's why I walk a lot instead of run a lot. Um, for, a lower impact. I don't really care to run to be honest. Kind of did all that. Um, I find it more enjoyable just to take in the sights and walk and just wander. Wandering, I think it's wandering. It would keep the mind stimulated
Yeah,
and just
that's why I
wandering.
like outdoor running versus
Yeah,
treadmill.
I would say like outdoor. I do like it more, but I can't do it at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Really? I think that's
Oh,
like perfect time.
no, because it's dark.
Really? Right now in the summer?
The sun still doesn't rise until like 5:30.
I mean,
You run in
after
the
running, you
dark.
can see the
I mean,
sunrise,
you
and
could
it's
jog in
bright
the
enough.
dark. Yeah, I know, but it's like it's safer. You don't have to worry about stepping in dog poop
For
or
you, I
something you don't
suppose.
see. Or I think it's the hazard part of running in the dark. I mean, I used to love running when it's super hot.
Oh, I hate running when it's super hot.
Well, it feels like you're alive. You're like working, you're sweating and things like that. But then now I realize it's like that just stresses your body, and then a lot of
Yeah,
times you end up eating more carbs, eating up
and more
more
hydration and
more
all that.
more calories than you.
Electrolytes, because I know after a hot
Yeah,
day of running, I'm like I run for like before I'll do like a 10 to 12 mile run out in the morning during summer before, like when I was actually training, and then I'll come back and like I need something, like I want lemonade.
well, you should be drinking electrolytes.
I
You
mean,
should
yeah, even as
be
I run, I have my gels and all that, but even then, I'm
you
like,
should be
I want lemonade. It's so hot.
hydration. I mean, you're not drinking just lemon. You're drinking sugar.
Yeah,
I mean, that's where those extra calories come in that you gotta be careful of because that's the
that's what I'm
spike
saying.
in, and then that's what I don't like about running is that it's hard. Your body's like, give me nutrients, give me food, give me calories. But if you're trying to lose fat and drop some pounds, it has the opposite effect psychologically and on your body as well. So, um,
That's why I don't
walking.
like summer as well, because the sun is out way too early. It's more intense. I'm encouraged to wear sunscreen, which I'll try to do sometimes. But the problem is, I sweat so much that it starts getting to my eye and start stinging for like
Yeah, wear a
half the
hat.
time.
Just wear a hat, dude. Wear a hat.
I mean, even if I wear a hat, like I sweat so much, I get sweat drops down my forehead, down to my eyelid, and like drips into my eye.
Wear a
So
hairband. Wear a
I mean, it's
band.
just like the act of wearing sunscreen, because
Well,
sunscreen is better for you than just a hat.
wear a band. Then you just cover your head.
It's not just my forehead, but like this area, with my brow area, it all sweats.
Yeah, that's why. I mean,
Even a brow, I mean a band, a headband right here would not
no,
cover
no.
enough.
Put the headband right cover so that it covers your eyebrows. That's how you're supposed to wear it.
Damn, I need a big one, thick one then.
Yeah, you get those big ones. I wear the ones from Lululemon for the gym because I have long hair, and it's just a giant like band, a workout headband.
Yeah, my
Like
my
it's
sweat's
not a
just
hairband, it's a
intense.
headband.
Yeah, it's a headband,
Yeah, that's
but my sweat's just so intense. I'm like,
I don't know. I mean,
I drip with sweat so much after like a hot day of running, even early in the morning.
I don't know. Just
So
adapt to the
I
heat.
mean, that's why sunscreen sucks, because you're supposed to reapply every 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever they say. So like, I
mean,
can't do
you
that.
just need that.
But
You just need okay. You just need to apply it, let your skin absorb it before you go out. You can't just go apply it and then quickly just go out. You
no, I
need
don't. I
yeah,
apply
you
it. I
just
wait 30 minutes
absorb it,
and then go run. But then I just sweat it all out still.
and then get the ones that are like forgot what they call it, like grease free, or the ones
Oh,
that are quick absorb. I don't know, like
I don't know. I have the Japanese ones from Japan.
or find sport sunscreen, athletic performance sunscreen that can handle that kind of activity. Versus don't just use normal daily sunscreen for this. Um, it's just like surfing. We don't wear normal sunscreen. We wear zinc. Like it's
Zinc's
like
the one that puts white face.
yeah. I mean no, it's I mean there's a couple different applications. There's the ones where it's like you can tell someone has put on a layer of zinc.
Yeah.
That's that's like the hardcore surfer kind of sunscreen for white people generally because white people are very sensitive to the sun. I actually I will admit I do not put sunscreen on when I go super early in the morning because the UV is still not very strong. But the midday when it's winter time,
Dermatologists are shaming you now.
and then when it's winter time, the UV also isn't very strong. So it's like it depends. I mean, when I'm in Hawaii, I do. When I'm in Hawaii, I go all out and yeah, I go all out in Hawaii because that's a different location. Um, but I'm glad to hear you're making noticeable progress. At least
Yeah, I'm
not,
just
you know.
like thinking this injury this herniation has to have been like football at this point, because this injury doesn't make sense in any recent times.
You can you don't know. Honestly, you don't know because I could tell you this. It's sometimes it's a buildup, and then it's like one little thing will will then trigger it. It doesn't have to be one immediate thing. It could be you been having weak hamstrings for however long, and then the one day you decide to bend over and your hamstrings didn't want to flex. It's just like nope, and then your back is compensating, and then bam, it hits you. It's a weird thing. And unless you monitor it throughout your life on a like consistent basis, you never know what that one thing that triggers that really literally just uh, ends up uh, just triggering it. It's like that one time where I bent
You
over to close the dog crate or something, and I was like, oh, that was it, and I just like fell over, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell? And then and then from there, nowadays, because I learned about the science of of all this. It's like I have really weak hamstrings, and it's very common if you don't train hamstrings. Most people's hamstrings are incredibly weak because we just sit at a desk all day. So I had to work a lot on that, and you can feel it like when you bend. Don't let's say you're not bending over, but you're bending in half, or you're bending 90 degrees, and you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your butt and your hamstrings. That's how you know your hamstrings are tight, just by just bending in half, and you're 90 degrees. And then if you go beyond that without, with still a straight back, that's when you activate the hips, the hip rotation. And a lot of times our our back compensates because our hip won't rotate, and then that's the whole chain. The hips, the ankles, and all that just like breaks down. So learning, understanding how your body moves and what muscles are activated is has been just like mind blowing to me.
I
Um,
mean, my injury has still been like that spot from football.
it's going to be because
So,
I'm
I
not
mean, that's
surprised.
really the only pain part I have. It's just that spot from football, which makes me think it's from that time
Well, it's
rather than something else.
it's hard to say. Like this is what happens. That could be the part like in a whole chain. That's the weak part, and then that part gives out, right? And then further, as you age and you move through life and you do things, because that part's injured, it just continues to re-injure itself, or that's the part that continues to give up, and that's the part that gets re-aggravated, and that's how. Uh, I mean, that's part of the journey. Training, rebuilding your back, your whole movement. And this
My
is
surgeon also said that you should probably check your back out too.
well, I know what's my back, but I don't have my back is not as bad as yours.
Like,
Like,
get it scanned, not
uh,
X-ray. Get an MRI.
oh, I mean, I know exactly what my problem is, and my issue, and that's why I've been able to regain most of my mobility. And it'll be a journey. I think probably like 2 to 3 years from now, I'll hopefully be able to continue to increase my range of motion. Um, but it's one of those things. I'm actually older, so it's harder and stiffer. But I do yoga. It's helped out a lot in terms of the flexibility and all that. So
Well, it's to check if you have a herniation too. It could be genetic
no.
for
I've
that.
seen it. I've seen the X-rays like 6 years ago. I took an X-ray, so I know one of the disc is a little bit bulging, but it's not a lot. So
Interesting, you got that from an X-ray.
well, because you can see it.
My doctor didn't see it in the first X-ray, but she saw it in the MRI.
Well, that's weird because if you take a spine X-ray, you can. Well, I don't know. I don't know what kind of X-rays they took, but they saw a little, a bit. So I didn't know what that translated or what it meant, because I got the X-ray from a chiropractor. So I didn't keep the X-rays. Chiropractors. This is why I feel like they're a scam
Yeah,
because you can't. They won't give it to you. They're like, this has to stay here with them.
that's weird. You're a
Um,
patient. You should be able to request that info.
no. I mean, that was one of the conditions. Like, they want you to be a patient of theirs. They don't
That's
want to
yeah,
release.
that's
So I'm
whack.
like, I don't want to deal with this. So, but I know what the issue was, and they're like, oh, we'll do adjustments, and they're like, I'm like, God damn it, how long do you do these adjustments? And it doesn't help, like, cause it's not going to rebuild the muscles around your back, around your movement, and then strengthen it. I mean, it might give you temporary relief. The stretching might be useful, but I don't see chiropractors as a cure all, but more of it can be part of the solution.
I think
Of
they're helpful for like the usually the 1% of athletes, like the elite athletes, where they're looking for that 1% recovery.
yeah, I think there's like I think of them more like people that give you massages, people who stretch you out on that level versus they're really they can't cure you. Like if I mean, they can try to do all these adjustments and things, but I don't think it's like a cure all where that's the end. Like if you, that's all you need to do is go see a chiropractor and it fixes your back. No, I think there's more to that. So I know what's up. And then I saw a real doctor, and then now I know what's up, and I know how I've been compensating for the past like 20 years. So I'm more aware and cognizant of how I sit, how I walk, and all those motions. So then trying to loosen up the hips, trying to build that strength up. So that's what you should get after your 12 weeks or however long with your PT is not to is not to like, how do I say, not to think that 12 weeks is all you do, but your takeaway at the end of the program is the behaviors, because that's what they want you to take away is
Yeah, I know.
get those behaviors in you on a consistent basis, and then you'll be able to continue after the program
Yeah,
on your own.
they told me like basically continue working, strengthening the lower
Yeah.
body, lower
Yeah.
half, and then I keep doing my hip airplanes, which I'm still trying to understand the form and get that feeling of, because I haven't done them before prior to this.
Yeah, so good.
But
Good.
my program's only like 4 weeks, and
What the
even then
hell,
they're
4 weeks?
well,
That's it.
I originally scheduled 4 weeks because what was it, with insurance you're only allowed 10 or so, well, I forget how many sessions.
Mm.
I think you scheduled for like 6 weeks at first, and then see how it goes after that. But like,
I mean,
did
6 weeks, but how many appointments is that?
oh, it was supposed to be 2 per week.
Okay, that's actually pretty fair. Like 12 weeks, once a week. Yeah, that sounds about right.
6 weeks, 2 times a week.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then
12
PT
visits.
yesterday or Friday was like, you actually don't need to come this often.
I would go as often as they would cover. That's I mean.
Well, they recommended not
uh,
needing to come as
okay.
often.
All right. I mean, that's up to you. Um. Yeah. I mean, I spent so much out of pocket money on physical training, osteopathology, and just how I see it is I got 40 years. If I can invest money in making sure that these 40 years I'm able to move and surf and do everything that I want to do physically, that's a investment that's worth its ROI. So that's how I view it. That's how I view it. At least that's how I view things at my age now. Is like, if I buy something, what kind of value bucket am I assigning it? Is it my nutrition? Is it my longevity? Is it my health? Is it my passion? Things I love to do. And that's the kind of thought process I go through. Yeah.
Yeah, the stuff I buy now, I'm like, I'll buy the expensive stuff now, so like I'll still have it in my 40s and whatnot beyond. I won't have to replace it generally.
Yeah, I mean, so quick question: how did you get the warranty thing from Peak Design on their laptop bag?
Which, oh, I haven't submitted yet. I did get the, at least registered it under my account, but I haven't submitted the warranty claim yet. I was looking at their warranty process. It said like they may not cover, they don't cover wear and tear, but I'm gonna see if I can swing it still.
Okay, I mean, I think that's pretty obvious. Wear and tear is wear and tear.
Hey, there's still ways you can get around things.
I mean, I get it, but you don't go to the tire wheel shop and be like, "Hey, this is wear and tear on my tires. Can you cover it?" Because I
mean,
drove 50,000 miles on it.
That's
They're
kind of,
like, what?
I mean, I guess, yeah. But when they say they have a lifetime warranty, but you know, only under like something damaged, they didn't say like manufacturer defect or anything, but like damaged. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, let me know how it goes. I mean, I completely forgot I even got you that as a gift.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I don't remember everything that I send people. It's kind of impossible to remember all that, all the
I mean,
holiday Christmas gifts and things like that.
for specific people, for me, pretty easy to remember.
Well, it's easy to remember if you're receiving it. It's hard to remember if I'm giving it. Okay. I'll say
I think
that
when I'm
much.
giving it, I still remember it because I'm pretty intentional on how I give people gifts.
Okay, I mean
Like,
that's still very
so it
very
takes
like
a bit more effort. I'm not just going on
okay.
a Target.
Then what the frick? Okay, like in year 2022, what did you give Yuki on her birthday?
2022, that was after COVID when I first got, what was it, charcoal job? So
I don't know if
that
it's after
was,
COVID. I think it's like during COVID still.
yeah, that year
So you can't.
was
I mean,
an
you
no, iPad.
well, see that's I think is a little easier. That's an expensive item.
I give my wife expensive items because she's worth it.
What the heck? Oh my god, that is so corny. That is so corny. That is just that's just so that's so that's not scripted, but it feels like it was scripted. Oh my gosh. All right, so kind of wrapping up the last. So I've been catching up on some movies. Are you planning to watch the Odyssey? I
Oh
mean,
my god, everyone's talking about it.
you are the one that is more movie going than I am at this point.
I would like to, but I want to catch it in 70 millimeter
That's
IMAX,
what
but I
everybody
know it's
says.
completely booked, so I
It's booked for
haven't
like
looked
a
at the
month.
schedule otherwise.
Yeah, I don't. I actually don't really care if it's in like how to say. I get the appeal of it, right? Because it's filmed in that format. It's a big screen format, and the movie making. So I respect that they didn't just put it in that format just for the sake of putting it. They actually did it right,
Yeah.
and on top of that, they actually made the movie with more practical means versus just computer means. So I get that spectacle. So much. I think I I think that Hollywood or movie making, if they can go back a bit, dial down the digital effects more, that people will show up.
I think it's very dependent on the director and then
Well,
the
yeah,
studio too.
of course, in
Like
terms of
Christopher Nolan
investment.
has a lot more say than like some other B-level director.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Just be creative. Smaller budget, be more creative in how you shoot the scenes, and it's not all computers. Just be very creative. It might take more time, but I think that's the reinvestment that overall movie making needs to have. Where when you go see a movie, it feels magical. It feels
Yeah,
like
I don't
make
disagree.
believe
I think a
versus
lot of it is like held behind the power of the studio and those shareholders and everyone else above, where they're like, you need to meet this deadline. We're not delaying the movie, so make it work, type of scenario.
I don't know. It's like it's very strange to me because I get it. Like when I rewatch Lord of the Rings, I think I rewatched it multiple times at this point. I like that it's been out probably like 10 times at least the trilogy, the whole
That means,
trilogy. Like
was it like 90 hours?
I mean over the years, right? Over the
Yeah,
years, and every time I like why does this appeal? It's because they built the Shire like they built the actual set, right? Those are real places that they acted and filmed in and is amazing. And then the battle scenes, yeah, you can say that battle scenes are it's computer generated because there's no orcs. They can't have like millions of orcs or whatever. But the ones that have the close up shots, right, is people in costume. It's people like dressed up with makeup, and that's how it still it it captures you. It's like it's just you're looking at someone that's dressed up versus you're just looking at a computer animation with a voiceover. So there's still like that magic to it. Versus I'm playing a video game, which is a different medium. And also this doesn't mean like animation. Animation is animation. So
that's yeah, different form,
which is
different
fine.
medium.
But I think like animation shouldn't try to go for realism to the point where it's trying to mimic real life.
I don't think they will. Um,
I think I mean, processing power and rendering times probably takes forever, where it's not worth it as an art form. I think animation should still be animation.
And I think it will under like Pixar and Disney and what was it, DreamWorks, all these other studios. I think it'll still remain animation. Even that animated Chinese film that came out
Yeah,
a couple years ago that broke the box office for animated film.
yeah, yeah,
I think it'll remain animation. I don't think it'll come to like lifelike.
yeah. I think there's a charm to it. It's like Japanese animation, like anime. Like, yeah, it's still drawn and it's still animated this way, but I prefer it this way. I don't need Japanese animation to somehow elevate itself to hyper realistic
Yeah,
people.
the Avatar Aang movie just came out literally yesterday. I haven't watched it yet, but the trailer was still like animated with some Japanese animation flared into it,
Oh, yeah.
so it looks really
Oh,
nice.
yeah. The only thing that I'd say would be somewhat acceptable is like Avatar. I think because Cameron, I'll give a pass on that. Where
I mean, that one's I don't think it's animated. It's like CG, but like it's not full animation. Like I'm thinking Pixar animation. This is like CG for that type of
yeah,
Avatar.
and I think I give a pass on it because the actors are actually acting, where they're capturing their emotion, versus you just using computer animation and just like and that's it. So yeah, there's some layers, some nuance to it, and I think audience, people, you and I, general population, um, enjoys movies that still feel like they're made by like there's like a vision, like an artistic, it's creativity, something that you there's like I think that's the magic that will bring people back to the and which they obviously have this year because it's like this is we're first year post pandemic. Granted, we're not that it's only been like a handful of years post pandemic, but it feels at least the closest to pre pandemic movie making, in terms of the movies that have been out. I haven't watched them all, but you know, like I've been catching some news from the Comic Con, and it feels
Oh
like
yeah,
they're 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 starting to write the course, or they've been writing it. Like let's say, so all these things happen. It takes time for it to change course, right?
right.
There's the other Bob, the accountant years at Disney, where they shifted one way, and then Bob Iger came back and shifted things back to a more creative way, and then now there's a different CEO, and it takes
Josh
time.
D'Amaro.
Yeah, it takes time to switch tracks and direction. So I think this is the first year where after switching, we're starting to see some of those results. Where Dune, Odyssey, Toy Story 5, and I have high hopes that Secret Wars will be good.
That's next year.
Really? I thought it was this
Doomsday's this
Christmas.
year.
Oh, this year's Doomsday, yeah. So those are like the high hopes. Dune 3.
Yeah, I'm looking
All
forward
the
to Digger,
on
which is Tom Cruise
yeah. I don't even
comedy.
know. I don't even know what other movies are coming out, but I feel like there's just go make movies. Just go make movies the old-fashioned way, in a sense. Um,
So in that sense, go watch Tom Cruise films.
yeah, I mean,
He does it the old-fashioned
yeah,
way.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Mission Impossible,
Yeah, he's got
Top
a new
Gun.
comedy coming out October
Yeah.
2nd, Digger. It sounds like I'm doing an ad for it, but I think it's I'm looking forward to it because it's a role outside of an action film. It's a comedy film.
Okay, okay. Maybe I'll check it out. But yeah, that's kind of what's happening. I think after this, I'm probably try to catch and
Well, there's
watch another
Spider-Man coming
movie.
out in like
Oh yeah,
5 days,
Spider-Man. Yeah,
end of the
Spider-Man's
month.
always okay. I'm not watching movies in the theaters until they bring the price down, until they cost reasonable. So I'm only saying this because here in the Bay Area, like every ticket is $20 plus. Plus, it's $20 or more, and then it's
Is it really?
It's like $3 for the convenience of buying your ticket online. And I'm like, are you serious? Each ticket costs $3 to buy online. It's not like $3 for your whole transaction. It's $3 for each ticket. I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's like $25, $20 to $25. Matinee doesn't really exist. It's like 10% off, which is nothing. That's like tax.
Ours is 20% for matinee.
Well, I don't know. It could be
AMC.
20%. Yeah, but it just doesn't feel the value isn't there. That's yeah, that's why I unless unless you go watch it when it's like the last week and then they put it on the small screen,
That's not worth
maybe
it.
maybe you get a discount, but like you just said, it's not worth it because
You're
that
already like
point,
way late into the whole thing. People could be spoiling it by then. Whatever you're
yeah,
looking at.
it's
And like, the movie hype has gone past, so you're less excited to watch it, even though you still want to watch it.
but I will say, if I was retired, I would immediately go buy a movie pass. That's
You
what I
can,
would.
yeah, the AMC Golden Ticket where you can watch 3 movies a week.
Yeah, if I was retired and old or something and I need time to kill, I just go and buy that pass and watch movies every other day or something just to pass time. And I sneak in my Costco sized snacks and put it in my jacket and be like, yeah, this is my belly. I have a giant belly, but it's just a giant bag of popcorn. Healthy popcorn.
I don't think anyone's not done that before.
Yeah, I think if you go on a weekday where it's just super slow, they're like, it's fine. Just we know you, because
Yeah.
I'm sure every senior citizen is already doing that. Is already watching every movie out there possible on those passes,
I
and
mean,
they know the theater
yeah.
people who work there, and they just like, oh, he's back again. Come on in, come on in.
Yeah,
Bring your
I enjoy
snacks.
AMC theaters because I know Tuesday, Wednesdays they have half off. So if you watch then, tickets are half off. I usually try to target the half off days.
Okay,
I don't go
I'm
on
just
like.
saying, I'm too old to watch a movie on a weekday.
But if you're a
Watching a
senior
movie on the
citizen, though,
weekday is like, well, yeah. If I don't work anymore, I'm retired. It's different.
yeah.
But
So you get the senior discount on Tuesdays and then half off on a
you
Wednesday.
either don't have a job or you still young and going out on a weekday. I,
I
Going
mean,
out
I
on a
think.
weekday is like a no.
Well, it depends on what job too. You got influencers that, whatever time
Okay,
they
I don't
work,
think that's a job.
or
You're
like
just an influencer.
folks
That's your
that work like
identity.
was it and they work on the Pacific Coast but have East Coast companies, so they have to work early in the day for Eastern time
Yeah,
zone.
sure. But definitely, if you're going out on a weekday, you're like a under 40 type of person. I'll just say
That yeah,
40 just to be safe, but I feel like honestly, you're probably under 30 if
there
you
were
are going out on a weekday.
there were days where I was trying to take advantage of the half off. So Tuesday nights, 10:30 p.m. showing.
Okay,
Of-
okay, yeah, that make it just hearing you go watch a movie at 10:30 makes me want to fall asleep.
I've done that with my friends and my wife before in the past year.
And you fell asleep in the movie theater?
I fell asleep for 5 minutes just because that's how I am in dark movie
Did you
theaters.
snore? I
No,
mean, that's how you know.
I
Like,
didn't snore, but I did fall asleep for 5 minutes and woke back up completely. Like, I just need like a 5 minute nap, and then after that, I'm completely fine.
yeah, I know what you mean. I've been there. I think it happened to me for a couple movies. I totally get it. So if you do watch the Odyssey, let me know. I'm just curious. You'll probably see it before me, but yeah,
I
I'm ready
have
to
watched
catch up.
some interviews with the cast from like Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, and Robert Pattinson, and I will say, watching some of those clips, Robert Pattinson's completely unhinged
Yeah,
in his interviews.
I try to avoid trailers and everything these days, so I can get a fresh take when I watch any of this stuff. Um, but yes, that's it for this week. Um, I'm calling this one a little bit. Oh, actually, no, we did record for like 40 minutes. Somehow that's 40 minutes. But yeah, I'm turning in a little bit earlier tonight. Well, trying to. we'll see what happens. Get
I
some
think you'll
rest.
end up falling asleep. You already sound tired now.
When you've been up at 2:30 or 2 o'clock,
Yeah,
2 in the morning, it's I'm somehow. I thought I would take a nap by now.
I mean, your nap will be bedtime.
Yep, that's pretty much it. All right, I don't know what you have ahead for your week, but hope for the best as we are now past the midpoint of summer, and
Wow. This
oh yeah,
is.
just quick
Oh yes,
question.
this week
Uh,
I need to pick up my passes, my wristbands for my chalk walk this weekend. This next Sunday will be chalk walk.
but okay, just put something on your mind. Vegas for MLK weekend 2027 if you're interested.
Is
I'm
that
just
with your friends?
yeah, with those chef friends again. But now we're all older and
Oh God.
different. I mean, we're older. They're pretty much the same. So yeah, just something to put on your radar. I think that's still NFL weekend, so that's the draw. And then yeah, that's if you're interested.
I only thing is I cannot take a day off on that Monday.
Oh, you don't have to take a day off. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like you just go out Friday and then come back Sunday or something.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
about
have to
it.
leave after work Friday.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, as you get closer, if you're interested, I right now I'm trying to do my research and finding the best gym in Vegas or a hotel that has a good gym. That's my requirement. That's my requirement.
I
Finding a
don't know
hotel
which
with a good
hotel.
gym. Yeah, I'll do
I
my
don't
own
even know what to
research.
do in Vegas with those guys.
No, I mean we just watch the game. We don't do anything special. We just do our
Because
normal
the last
thing.
time I saw them was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, we just eat and watch the game and walk around, hang out, and they gamble. We watch them gamble, stuff like that. It's just like being around. That's all.
Oh, I guess you can play craps for the first time if you
Yeah, I
haven't.
never had played those table games, and you play poker or whatever it is people do. I mean, for me, I'll probably just be watching the games because if you think about it, there's games all Sunday, so that's all Sunday, and then Saturday is more like probably check out places to eat. I don't know. Well, it's more of just hanging out and just sitting there and
We're
just
not
hanging out.
hotel crashing or like sleeping in a
Yes, because I need
restaurant.
a gym. I need a gym. I'm not gonna stop my workout. I need a freaking gym. Yeah, we'll go work out. Maybe get a tan. I don't know. Like go go get a tan. No, yeah, I don't know, man.
We're tanned enough.
Go surf at a fake, one of those fake wave things. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see. I know Vegas has gone up in price for a lot of things, so
Well,
there's that.
they gone down in price too because they've been suffering from low attendance. So we'll see what happens. I'll do my research first, but just put it on our radar
Yeah.
because it's been like 10 years. Really, it's been 10 years since we went. So at least, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. All right, that's a wrap for this week. I'll catch up with you again in August next
Oh my
weekend.
gosh, it's August.
It's already
Yep,
August.
after
Yep.
the chalk walk.
Okay, sounds good. Have a good night.
Have a good night. It's still evening.
Yeah.